Hello, everybody. It's me, Carrie, and I have a story I'd like to share with you. But first, I have a couple pictures I'd like to show you. So here's the first one, and here's another one. When you look at these pictures, do these items look new or maybe old and broken down? That's what our story is about today. And our story is called When Things Fall Apart, and it comes from the Bible, from the book of Mark. This temple in Jerusalem is so big, exclaimed Peter. The stones are huge. Jesus looked at his disciples. They all looked at the temple. Someday even these giant stones will tumble down, he said. Peter couldn't imagine it. How could such a huge building fall down, he wondered. When will this happen? Asked Peter. John's eyes grew big. Will we see it? Will there be a warning? Asked Andrew. James frowned. Will we be safe? The disciples worried. Terrible things happen sometimes. Big buildings did fall. Earthquakes, accidents, even wars. Have peace, said Jesus. Don't worry. You can't know when or how these things will happen, but you can know what to do when terrible things happen. What do we do? Asked the worried disciples. Watch for what God does, said Jesus. Wait, because God is bringing new life to birth. Hope, because God is always there. God always cares for you, even when giant stones tumble down, even in accidents, earthquakes, and wars. Then go and tell others about God's good work. So in today's story, we heard that one of Jesus' disciples was pretty excited about how great of a building the temple was. Jesus had to remind him to not get too excited about it because at some point, even the temple would fall apart. Now, Jesus didn't say this to be mean. Jesus knew that if his disciples only focused on the things that fall apart, like shoes, cars, and soccer balls, or worse, buildings, they could start to feel pretty scared and confused. Jesus wants us to pay attention to that one thing that doesn't ever fall apart, and it's God. So when things fall apart or don't go as planned, remember that God is always with us and is always wanting to help us to know what to do for ourselves and for others. Can you join me in a prayer? All right, so fold your hands and bow your head. Dear God, thank you for Jesus, who reminds us that in a world where things don't last forever, you are always with us. Thank you. Amen. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you would like to do some activity sheets about this story, you can just click on that link. Have a great day. Take care and stay safe, and we'll see you again.